Hi, second graders. We're going to do a quick review on grammar today with capitalization. So we know that every time we write a sentence, the first letter of every sentence must start with a capital letter. There are also other times that we may use capital letters in our writing, and a lot of times it's with proper nouns. We know that a noun is a person, a place, or a thing, but a proper noun names like a specific person, place, or thing. So I wrote a few down for us to practice before we look at the practice work that we're going to complete today. So for example, Florida is a proper noun because it's a specific place. And so we know that when we write the word Florida, it will always have a capital letter. Dr. Mathis is a specific person. So when we would write his name, it will always have the D for doctor and then the capital M for Mathis. Eagles. So Eagles can be written either as a proper noun, if you're talking about the National Football League team, the Philadelphia Eagles, then you would write that with an uppercase E because you're talking about a specific football team. But if we were talking about the animals like an eagle, like I saw an eagle in the nest, then that would be a lowercase letter. Another example would be a place like a store. Stores have all different kinds of names. So if you're just talking about store, you could use a lowercase letter. But if you're talking about Target, like the store Target, then you would use a capital T when you're writing about I went shopping at Target. That Target would have the capital T. But you have to be careful because if you're using target in a different way, like you're talking about aiming the bow and arrow at the target, that's a different type of target. So when we are talking about a specific place, like the store Target, then that would have the capital T. And another time would be when we do months or days of the week, we always use the uppercase letter, the capital. So, for example, the month of June, we would always make sure that we write it with a capital J because it's a proper noun. So, we'll take a look at the work that you're going to do in your packet or slides, and I'll read the directions over with you. You can see at the top the title says capitalization, and it tells you that we capitalize holidays, product names, and geographic names. So on this page, you will find sentences with words that should be capitalized. Find each word in the sentences that should start with a capital letter. Then rewrite the sentences correctly on the line. Okay, so, and it tells us over here again, proper nouns like holidays, product names, and geographic names are always capitalized. So we know holidays such as Thanksgiving, the 4th of July, Christmas, Easter, Passover, any of those holidays, or any holiday, we know we would always use a capital letter. Product names would be something like Oreo or Kraft mac and cheese. So we're talking about a specific product. We're not just saying cookies. Then we would need to write the word Oreo with a capital O. Geographic names talk about places like states or countries or continents. So we would make sure that when we would write a geographic location like Florida we used before, or maybe you're going to write about Delaware or Hockessin, Delaware, the city where Cook is located, all of those things would have a capital letter. Okay, so let's look at the example together, and it tells us the Pacific Ocean is the largest ocean on Earth. So now they show us that they wrote it correctly. This time we see that the lines, they underlined the words that are missing that should have the capital letters. They're missing their capital letter. So then down here it tells you the Pacific Ocean is the largest ocean on Earth. Same sentence, but it's written correctly this time with the capital P for Pacific, the capital O for Ocean, and then down here, the capital E for Earth. So let's take a look at number 1 together. We live on the continent of North America. Think for a second. What do you think needs to be capitalized in that sentence? Okay, I'm going to let you go ahead and fill in your answers, and I'll give you a clue. North America is a geographic location. So keep working hard. You have 2 pages of this to practice. Make sure you write the complete sentence so that you are following the directions that were given and making sure that you write all of your capitals in the correct location. Okay? Have a great day. See you later.